Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 3, where we are in northern Monroe province, the northeasternmost, northeasternmost corner of the map, in fact, where there is a unmarked little challenge that, well, so far it looks like there are going to be multiple waves of pretty tough enemies. Study the tome. Some sort of formless black creature poses this challenge to us. We play the harp. I think we have the Xeon harp. I didn't look in our inventory. I wonder if that's a prerequisite to be allowed to do this at all, or if other musical instruments, do they exist even? I guess normal harps do exist as items. Maybe there are several possible options to use, but I'm not sure if playing it terribly or possibly well makes any difference in this. Maybe it's just always like this. I don't know if there is a way to maybe learn how to play from some NPC, which would change anything here. Yeah, I have no idea. Either way, it seems to always lead to an encounter like this. This is only the second one, actually. We've tried this a couple of times last time. We have a Lich, we have 3 Monk Demons, and we have way too many of these Hortas that are really the main threat here, just by sheer number. And of course the fact that they like to use a very powerful, I think, frost damage aura spell around them, or Nova spell. Anyway, introductions being out of the way, let's try this again. This Lich is surprisingly tough. Okay. That last hit was better. I was not expecting him to take that many hits. Okay. Oh, this is such a terrible start. Okay, at least we got that Horta killed. And the only way I can even possibly beat this is by locking as many of these things in place as I can. Unfortunately, I will have to hit Rasluka with it. She is ensnared, but it's not like she was going to run away anyway. In fact, she's most likely dead from the incoming attacks here. The demons are kind of bad, but not that bad. Their damage is pretty manageable, all things considered. Okay, if we get really lucky... Oh, actually it's a poison nova, not frost, but not that it matters. Yeah, he's gonna die from lightning damage as soon as his turn comes around. Yep. She's dead. Oh, this guy. Yeah. I mean, obviously 1 or 2 Hortas that are not locked in place are enough to decimate us. No snipe, huh? I was hoping to at least kill this one, and then the priest died. Okay, cool. That's about as good as I could have hoped this to go. It has gone better before. It depends to a large extent on the placement, the initial placement of the enemies. Here we have most Hortas on this side, which I should be able to ensnare. We have at least 2 of them still moving around freely though, unless I can maybe stand here. If I can put her there, she might at least lock that one in place and maybe even make this one attack her instead of running past her to attack the rest of the party. Okay, I will have to do this in order to step here. I mean, the demons are bad. They can also do something else. I forget what exactly. That's... I don't know. I should have focused my attacks on one creature at a time. Stupid Lich. Either way, he's gonna be in range of everything, so... Okay, if we get really lucky we can 2-shot him. Nope. No such luck this time. And then of course he has to step close enough to reach all of these enemies. Which, technically, should be able to stand back a bit further, for what it's worth. Wait. How was I doing it before? this, maybe? Like this? Actually, yeah, like this. Let's do that. Whatever. I think they're all ensnared, well, except for this one back here, but he might not be able to, or it might not be able to reach us. Well, I don't know. I'm not too hopeful about this. And even if we can make it through this, there is almost definitely another, at least one more trial after this, right? Rule of threes and all that. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm not expecting her to survive, obviously. But this is so bad. Even a single one of these... Oh no. This is such a shame. What? Why are you... What? Why are they all acting again? Why did we lose our turn? Slow. That's why. Okay. Wait, that was... Is that part of the Horta's attack, or was that the demon? The demon's aura? Because we're not usually slowed. Okay, well that was exceptionally bad. Ugh. Alright. Okay, they're all together, so I can at least... I should be able to hit all of them with... with a daze spell. Does this knock back? It does. I approached this wrong. This is my bad. Whatever. I'm gonna kill this one, even if it wastes some action points. And I'm gonna risk not killing the Lich this time. I've never seen it do anything yet, so I don't know. For all I know, the Lich might be the worst. Oh no, I cannot get all Hortas. That means that this one is definitely gonna wreak havoc on the party, as it always does. Ah, damn it. Well, whatever. I can only have my priest stand as far back as possible and hope for the best. Okay. And unfortunately, I should really try to have the mage at least stand as far back as at all possible. Yeah, to avoid this kind of thing. This Horta, for whatever reason, did not use its aura spell. Okay. No idea how that worked, but it did. Okay, the Lich summons a Hellhound, which is, you know, whatever. She's not gonna be able to do much. I wonder if I should, well, okay, I would have been at 4 AP either way. I could have her drink a potion, a speed potion. Not that healing potions in this game. What do speed potions look like? God damn it. Game, why? Do I even have any? I might not have any. I am poorly prepared as always. That's not great. Can I do anything to help the party? I could deal some damage. Or I could deal more damage. Or I could... No, not that. Spell shot terror. Huh. I wonder. Could this work? This is a one-time use though, right? No, once a day. Ah. I mean, is it worth? The alternative would be to attack once. Or to deal some damage. With, I guess with Power Lash. Neither of which seems to really... be that promising. I think they all are either immune or just simply resisted. Which is exactly what I expected to happen. No surprise there. Well. Do you have the speed potions though? Yeah, yes you do. They look very close, very similar to the invulnerability potions. Gremlin wine. You even have this. Okay, I mean, I guess you drink one of those. Why not? Shoot a Horta, almost kill it even. Wow. You will have to revive the... Seriously? Well, that's about as unlucky as you could be. Well. Yeah, okay. So much for that. Is she gonna survive? Nope. Nope. Killed by the freaking Hellhound. Definitely the least dangerous creature here. Oh man. And, I mean... What do you think? Are all of these going to be not ensnared next turn? Most likely, huh? Really? God, this is going so poorly. What's happening? Well, I mean, the demons are still ensnared. Okay. Looks like we got one more turn, but I can't believe that this is gonna last any longer than it already has. And what I can do is have her walk all the way here, and then at least get an attack in and prevent these guys from dashing forward. Sure, finish off the Lich for what it's worth. And another Horta. And of course, the mage is resurrected just right in the middle. Is there any logic to this? Any logic to placement of people who are resurrected? If so, then I have yet to discover that. Cool. Yeah, well, I mean, what else can I do? I can keep resurrecting and putting people very much in harm's way. Yeah, this is... Nope. That's not gonna work. What can I do differently? I guess I can give her a speed potion. What? Or the gremlin wines? Actually, we have so many of these. Let's give her, I don't know, half of them. Because why not? Suppose that's better. Thought... Yeah, you have the gremlin wine. Why do I have that split up? That makes little sense. Yeah, you can have those. Well, whatever. Speed elixirs. Yeah, I'm gonna save those for the end game, I think. Although this might be one of the hardest challenges in the game, for all I know. After all, we are quite high level. Word of Elements is definitely what we want here. Not that I could change it now. I can only change spells once the fight is started, of course. No. As far as cloaks go, I guess we're still best off with this. He's probably gonna deal the most damage, assuming that the mage is constantly dead. I don't know. I guess I'll keep trying until Lady Luck smiles down on me. The Lich turned out to be a bit of an annoyance, but only because he summoned the Hellhound, which turned out to be nastier than expected. Okay, at least we killed, what, 3 Hortas? That's a decent start. Now, how far ahead will I have to go? If I wanna... I can't target here. I would have to go at least 2... Looks like 2 tiles forward. Which is still too close for comfort, but... You know. And either way, one of the Hortas is gonna be free. You can't really do anything else, can you? Domination. Huh, yeah, right. As if that ever works. Divine Fire. War of Elements is already active. Rain of Curses. War Curse, Weakness Curse, that's not gonna help. Slowing them would help, but we can't do that. Move mountains. No. Bless the land. War chant and shield chant. Nah, it's not gonna help. Let's just cures and heals. I guess I could summon a shade, but would an additional target help? It might be immune to the poison damage, or acid damage or whatever. But I don't think so, actually. Would knocking them back help? I mean, maybe? Because they're ensnared? It could help. They are a lot farther back now. Including this one. But this one will still be able to attack. Well, this might actually be a valid approach. Yeah, Rasluka's gonna die, sure. I mean... Oh. This is another one that was free? Let's kill that one. Okay. I would like to ensnare this one again. Or, well, ensnare this one in the first place. For which I could actually step back a lot farther. This should be enough for it to not be able to reach him, at least. Okay. You are ensnared. That sucks. Okay, why don't you drink a healing potion? And resurrect. Okay, that put her here. I mean, I guess it's always next to a party member, so it's probably just random. Oh, this one didn't do anything? Okay, I guess it had used its acid aura on the previous turn. Snipe? Oh, and you missed. Please. Guys, we can't afford that kind of mistake. Ooh, Battle Frenzy. I mean, that's really nice. If only we could actually live long enough to take any kind of advantage of that. It's definitely looking the most promising it's ever looked. Yeah, okay. Is she gonna survive? Nope. Not with another aura. It's always one more enemy that we can take, right? One more attack than we could just barely survive. It's so frustrating. Yeah, sure, whatever. Kill that one. So long as we kill any enemy, I'm happy with that. Is it only 2 Hortas left, though? That's not that bad. We should be able to kill one of these. If only I could... Oh, well, you do have a lot of action points. If you walk here, that leaves us with 9. No, that's not enough. And from here you won't be able to really reach anything, I think. Oh, actually, this works. We can't cast the spell twice now. Is that worth it? Yes. Absolutely. Okay. In the same vein, you can now do this. Also twice. Definitely killing the... I was not considering the demons possibly being immune to fire. Okay. Wow, I somehow did it. Not entirely sure how. We're obviously gonna revive. Oh. Well, that's fine. Ooh. Oh, she had extra action points. I was not even expecting her to reach. Okay, cool. This worked. We get a crystal for our troubles. Thank you. It's appreciated. You managed to slay this group of guards. Just ever so barely. You stumble out of the cave for a moment to warm up and catch your breath. And, yeah, I definitely cannot help but wonder what other horrors the Guardian has in store for us. Okay, let's walk around a bit to shake off the after effects. Is she even more? Oh, wounded level 4. How bad is that? What exactly does it do? Abilities will be less effective. I wish there was some kind of... I don't know, maybe some kind of potion that you can use to remove wounds. Make it something super rare. You know, a very valuable resource, but some way to remove wounds in the field. I'm not sure how much it's really affecting us here. Study the tome. Approach the book. You spent several hours trying to understand it. Oh, what? That was it? Only 2? You can improve your knowledge of the spell Ward of Elements here. Wow. Okay. Huh. I was not expecting this. Search a tunnel. Low cavern, study the tome. Okay. It's just the same. There is a person there. Was there a person there before? Didn't I see that guy? I mean, it's very possible. Hello? You meet a lone man sitting by a fire. A small empty cart sits nearby. When he sees you, he says, "Ah, an adventurer. Welcome. I'm a simple merchant. I wait for the quarantine to lift so I can go north to get new goods. Most of my goods were sold off long ago, except for one item, a special vest. I found it alongside a path in southern Baziron. I believe it is magical, but I don't know what its powers are. For a mere 2,000 coins, which I might not even have. I will part with it." He shows the vest to you. It is torn and filthy. It doesn't look like much. You express that opinion. Agreed, it looks like trash, but I believe that it is valuable. Why do you believe that? What would lead you to believe that, such a thing? If you do not want it, I will sell it to another lucky soul. Sure. Kill him. What? Refuse, buy, or kill? I mean, I try to argue a bit more. And try to convince him to, I don't know, maybe give it to us for free, if it looks like crap. I mean, I'm going to neither refuse nor buy it, nor kill him right now. He might be trying to rip us off, but even then, that's hardly enough of a reason to just outright kill him. I mean, it is in the middle of nowhere with no one watching, unless, I mean, I don't know. The game didn't mention any Empire guards on top of these walls watching the south, although that would seem like a thing that they would do, right? Oh, can we not? Yes, we can. I mean, I'll buy it. Zeon vest, really. He thanks you and hands over the vest. Now that you have it in your hands, it seems even less impressive. Now that I have capital, I can head south and replenish my stock. I think I'll be moving on now. Good luck to you, adventurers. As he begins to ready his small cart, he says, "Oh, by the way, be sure to note the symbol." He points to the collar of the vest, and you see that there is a marking there, almost obscured by grime. It's the sun symbol of Avernum. I mean... okay. Interesting. The infamous... 18% armor, which is not terrible. First aid, magical efficiency, lethal blow, and sniper. I mean, sniper is obviously only interesting to an archer. Lethal blow is useful to anyone, or at least physical attackers, so also sniper, or also an archer. Magical efficiency, of course, is kind of out of place here. First aid is helpful because it benefits no matter who in the party has it, or it provides its benefits. It's a weird one. The question is it gonna have some kind of annoying side effect? Also, is it actually better than what we have? We have extra missile damage, extra fatigue recovery. Didn't I find some kind of armor recently? Ah, right, no, I found this armor for her. Dead-Eye Chainmail, though, when did I get this? I mean, it's decent, it's not amazing. 5% missile damage is okay. 2 points of sniper might make up for it in the long run. Plus extra crit chance. Is it worth 2,000 coins? When we were very low on money. I don't know. Interesting. I'm gonna reload because I don't have the money to really spend on things I don't absolutely need right now. But I will take a note about this. Let's see, northeast corner of the map. Zeon Vest. 2K. Just in case, I don't know. There might be some kind of benefit to having all the Zeon artifacts. Although I don't know. I don't want to say I doubt it. It's definitely possible. But if anything, it's probably just an achievement or something. I can't really see a puzzle in the game actually requiring Requiring. My god. Oh, my tongue is not going to... It's not want to comply today. Yeah, it's... I can't really see any kind of puzzle or dungeon or anything requiring you to have all those items. That seems a little bit too random, I don't know. You spotted gremlin. Yes, I did. I do. It is hiding in the tall grass. In the tall grass nearby. Although it's not doing a very good job of staying out of sight. It looks scared. Huh. Leave peacefully? Approach and try to talk to it? Not peacefully? Or what? Well, I guess we'll approach. You try to talk to the gremlin. The moment you try to move closer, it screams, "Ah, a golem!" Then it runs away, terrified. Okay, it's a pretty stupid, or just very, very terrified gremlin. Those are golems, though. Where could it be from? There's some bones here. You find the bodies of another bear, of a mother bear and her cubs, burned to death by a golem fireball. The constructs were programmed by their creators to strip this entire province of all animal life. Yes. I mean, is that with the intention of making this less inhabitable for everyone? Including humans, or specifically to take away the food supply for dragons? And drakes? Then in turn forcing them to attack humans? I mean, if so, that has partially succeeded with that one drake that we saw. Fine steel, huh? Okay. The hills here are covered with thorny, unfriendly bushes. You look closely and find that some nice toadstools are growing underneath them. You recognize this variety. Eating them will take you on a strange spiritual journey. Is that so? Oh, that's spiritual herbs, right. I mean, it's funny, while we were still in the underworld of Avernum, it made sense that all the quote-unquote herbs were actually just some form of fungus, because that's obviously all that was growing down there. We hardly had any actual plants. But now on the surface, herbs are still not herbs, but fungus. It's I don't know. It's a bit strange. Alright, and with that we have seen the entire coastline here. This must be Toronto, obviously. Just want to take a look around some more possible points of interest here, but it looks like we've covered all of these woods at this point. You find the remains of a small battlefield. 15 golems were ambushed and destroyed. There are no dead humans, although you do find some bloodstains on the grass. Examining the golem bodies, you find some nice gems and crystals. Their destroyer simply left them here, which is weird. They probably fled to safety as soon as the battle was done. You could scavenge them if you wanted. I don't see why not. Oh, a purging crystal. Okay. Interesting. What? Oh, they were just standing there? Okay. They're still annoyingly resistant. This should do the trick, for the most part. Okay. Not bad. One more step. Ah, I was hoping to kill at least one more. This might be painful. But honestly, compared to the freaking Hortas and other crap that we were fighting recently, this is not so bad. Okay, you stand there and blast away. Alright. Kind of. There we go. Ooh, uranium bar. You don't say. Better sell that off quickly. Okay. Is this something? Nope. This is where we were given that message to deliver to the general. There is a small walled town ahead. At least it was a town. Then the Empire came and converted it into a fortress. The walls are cracked and show the signs of many magical impacts. Smoke rises from the buildings. Not all of it is from cooking fires. The guards patrolling the walls are gaunt and tired. Yet despite the constant pressure of the enemy, this fort is still standing. All is not well, though. The fort has been blockaded by a large band of golems. They march around it tirelessly, blocking anyone who wants to enter or leave. A sign nearby, burnt and splintered, identifies this town as Tevrono. It is held under siege by over a dozen golems. Over a dozen. Ooh. I'm sure I've fought a dozen golems at a time before at some point. Anyway, that's hardly that impressive, right? I mean, if it were 100, sure, I guess I'd be intimidated. But a dozen? Pfft. Whatever. Watched by humans on the fort ramparts. It will take a serious effort to free it. Yeah, well, I mean... When you charge the golem patrols, a band of soldiers from Tevrono, seeing an opportunity, rushes out of the fort to help you. There's a lot of golems. The help may be needed. The battle begins, Evernight and Emperor Soldier fighting side by side. Once again. Yeah, I mean, really, not that impressive. Sure, we have lots of spellcasters. We have a demon golem. But all things considered, this is not that bad. Spread around the love here. Guess we should be able to deal some kind of area damage. Or maybe, I don't know, if I'm going to daze them instead. We know the dual golems are bad unless we can actually one-shot them. That's appreciated. I guess I might as well take out as many spellcasters right away as I can. We don't have any ice golems, interestingly. Only fire and jewel. Do I ensnare? I guess it's beneficial no matter what. I'm gonna ensnare her too. Okay. She did only get ensnared. That's good. And you can go ahead and buff everyone's attack. This should actually be quite easy, honestly. I mean, we'll see. I shouldn't speak too soon. Yeah, okay, those guys are really nasty. And the fire, even though not as bad as the frost, or at least that's kind of what I... Yeah, okay, well. At least that was my subjective impression. Yeah, it still adds up, for sure. Okay, well... Rusluka dying is unfortunate, but, you know, obviously not a huge deal. Oh, are fire golems immune to fire? Probably? Yeah. They sure are. But the others are not. Is this gonna kill the jewel golem? Probably not. Oh, it did. I think that was worth it then. Maybe they'll kill... Yeah, okay. This one, maybe this one. Although the golems of blades hardly matter. But these ones use their fire attacks this round, or last round, so... Okay. Still, let's try to take out the fire golems quickly if we can at all. Like so. Try to avoid killing our friends. Okay. Revive. Put her down there. Oh, nice. Level up. Soldiers are doing a decent job. And so are we. Black Basalt, huh? Okay, out of action points, as expected. You grab this, and I'll wait for all of these guys to do nothing. And grab this for the collection. Still no idea if these are actually going to be of any use at some point. But, you know, might as well. The Empire soldiers bring their wounded back into Toronto, pausing to thank you for your help in breaking this blockade. A dervish looks you over. Something about you makes him suspicious. Then he shrugs and says, "Come inside. General Baziron will want to meet you, I'm sure." In fact, we know that he wants to meet us. He has personally invited us, right? Or asked for us. Okay. More mage spells. And I guess we still need some extra nature lore, huh? So might as well. Specifically for that one herb patch up there. Not sure if this 1 point makes the difference, but it might. Okay, let's enter from the south. There is great excitement in Toronto when you approach. You lifted the siege on the town, and your arrival is big news. Guards step aside, clearing the path for you to enter. Nice. Feels good to be appreciated for once. You reach the fortified village of Toronto. This well-defended town is a model of efficiency, especially compared with the wreck that is the rest of Baziron. Neatly uniformed guards and dervishes are on patrol, keeping a careful watch for golems. You notice the city walls have metal sheets around the top, leaning in over the town. Okay. Mounted at the top, leaning in over the town. They are heavily pitted and scarred. They must be there to block the fireballs the golems have been lobbing over the walls. Body parts taken from slain golems are on the walls. Okay. Good. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just going to take a quick look around the outside. It's what I do. Don't worry about it. Okay. Maybe there is only really one entrance. No, actually there is at least two. And some... Hello there. Huh. Interesting. I'll take that. Alright. Okay, so nothing very exciting around the outside, unless... No, this one definitely doesn't lead anywhere. This could... No. I guess neither of these barriers really leads to an area that's otherwise inaccessible. It's really just patched up holes. Okay. As usual, I'm gonna get the lay of the land here. Inn of Toronto closed until further notice. That sucks, because we kind of need an inn to get rid of these 5 wounds. It's getting a little bit excessive at this point. What is this? General Baziron, okay. It's where the man himself resides. These are some barracks, presumably. This building has seen better days, for sure. Some kind of storage building? Oh. Oh. I mean, body parts from destroyed golems have been thrown here. Some of the components look like they might be worth money. Indeed. If no one else is interested, I need cash. And lots of it. Toronto weaponsmith. Okay, good. I need a shop as well. Hello, Tenuta. Hold on. Just a second as I check out the last couple of black bits on the map here. Alright. Bags of coal. Thank you very much. In fact, I'll take these as well, because apparently they are not useful to a smith. I mean, why would they? What could a smith possibly want with coal? I don't see a connection there. She's wandering outside. Okay, you meet Toronto's weaponsmith. She is almost frantically busy, struggling to keep up with the endless demands of the soldiers here. "I'm Tenuta," she says breathlessly. You look over her work. It's very good. "Why are you so busy?" "Duh." "Helping keep Baziron's troops supplied. You can purchase some things too. I still have some of my old stock. You should talk to the general. I'm sure he wants to see you." "Baziron's troops must be busy." "General Baziron has figured out how the golems move and act, and he figures out ways to kill them. It's an honor to supply his troops. I make them weapons and repair them when I have the time." "You do good work. Can you craft something for me?" "Sorry, too busy. If you were helping the general, it'd be different." Wink, wink. Okay, let's trade. Oozing sword. Hello. That is good damage. Plus some extra effects. Acid for 3. I mean, okay, acid. Acid and poison resistance, also not the most important thing to have. That's it, huh? It is also ridiculously expensive. Yeah, utterly ridiculous. It's, I don't even have that money, let alone would I pay it. It is a better weapon, but I'm sure I will find something better at some point. I would like to sell stuff. I mean, I have plenty of resources that might be useful to you, like tons and tons of iron that I'm somehow carrying around with me. So we'll sell that for not as much as I was hoping. But better than nothing. Okay, that was that. Let's quickly check out these buildings to make sure there is no one important here. Oh, hello, Blade Master, sitting at the desk. Though you are foreigners, the soldiers recognize you as fellow warriors against the scourges attacking Baziron. The soldiers here are competent and confident. They happily trade tales of battle with you. They tell you about the golems. The constructs are deadly and relentless. Only General Baziron of Avernum has any luck holding them back. They suggest that you talk to him. His office is in the northeast corner of town, of the fort. Yes. I mean, there isn't that much else to do. There's the inn that is apparently closed off. Maybe I should just go ahead and talk to the general right away. Oh, there he is. Hello. What is this? The podium bears several dozen books on tactics, some of them written by General Baziron himself. They look like they've been heavily read and reread by the soldiers here. Okay. And this... You find a series of accounts and records kept by General Baziron. They chart the course of the war with the golems. He has had remarkable success, but only on defense. He writes frequently and bitterly of his lack of sufficient strength to find and assault their fortress. I mean, yeah, okay, the fortress, but he has also led at least a couple of very successful attacks on golem parties. We have seen the signs of those. Huh. Okay. General Baziron takes the scroll and opens it. Sounds like Lorelei is holding its own against the giants. Good. We certainly have no forces to spare. He tips you some silver for your troubles. Okay. Cool. Thanks for the 100 coins. And 200 coins. General Baziron collects all the letters from Gale. Huh. More time-wasting messages from Posse. Posse? Posse? I don't remember that name at all. That's not the name of the mayor. She was called something else. Whatever. More time-wasting messages from Posse urging me to stop actually winning the war. He tips you a pouch of coins, then he dumps the letters into the fire unread. Good man. You meet a full general of the Empire Army. Oh, I mean, what was I expecting? Half a general? You stare at each other. It's a tense moment. Then he stands and firmly shakes your hand. I am General Baziron. Welcome to Avernum, Evernight. His voice is deep and rough, his skin scarred and sunburned. He is a man who has spent most of his life outdoors, much of it in combat. Okay, so what can we talk to him about? I've met Dervish Bruskrat of Lorelei. She said that I should find you. True. Some of your men near Greendale gave me a message to deliver to you. I mean, maybe we should open with that? Sure. Okay, 300 coins. Getting more and more every time. Reputation and experience. You meet General Baziron of the Empire Army and offer him the message you were given by the soldiers in the woods. He grasps it in a gauntleted hand and reads it carefully. Excellent. My troops have scored a series of fresh successes against the golems. They will get the reinforcements they desire. Thank you for bringing this to me. He hands you a small pouch of gold. Now that your message was delivered, we can speak. Right. I've met Dervish Bruskrat of Lorelei. She said that I should find you. And we get another 300 coins? Wow, okay. He smiles. I know. My soldiers make sure I know what I need to know. No, make sure I know what I need to. My god. I'm glad you made it here. You have done much for Baziron. I hope I can convince you to do more. I mean, I know how to find the Golem Spire. Could describe that to him. I met some of your people on the bridge to the south. I helped them with a golem ambush. Let's, collect all the favor before we start talking about anything else. That seems like it could only help us. Ah, yes, a new golem tactic, the water approach. They start using these new tricks sometimes. I will soon have to retort for this, some sort of trap. Have a retort for this, some sort of trap or ambush, and we will no longer be vulnerable. But where are my manners? Thank you for saving my people. It is surprising and unexpected kindness, especially coming from an Evernight. Well, I mean, I'm glad to help. You know that I'm an Evernight and it does not bother you? No. At first, I thought that the golems might be the work of your kind, but I fought you in the Avernum War and came in some small way to know you. You are disloyal to the Empire. You are foes, but you are not monsters. You would not make those things. And since we have a common foe in the golems, I will work with you. Okay, a very practical man, I can appreciate that. What are your responsibilities in Baziron? He sighs. It has fallen to me to lead our forces against the monsters. We, I'm afraid, are their only effective opposition. How goes your fight with the golems? He chuckles. The golems are lethal foes. However, they have their weaknesses. I have developed tactics against them. This is good, as we're the only people in Monroe Province who have had any luck opposing them. Why isn't there opposition from the other towns in Monroe Province? He frowns. Those fools in Gale. They don't realize the golems are a different foe from humans or Nephilim, and they need different tactics. We out here in Tavrono have been the only troops who've had any luck against those things. Yes. You don't have much respect for the leadership in Gale. It is not wise to criticize the leadership in Gale too strongly, but they won't listen to us, and they won't support us. That's the reason I wanted to speak with you. Tell us an example? What example? He didn't say anything about an example. What did you wish to... why did you wish to speak with me? We're doing all right against the golems, but we need help. We're chopping at them and slowing them down, but we don't have the strength to find and assault their source. You would like me to find and assault the source of the... You would like me to find and assault the source of the golems, then? I've heard of you. You've had luck infiltrating and destroying the enemy's fortresses. I would like you to do the same thing here. I can't tell you where the golems are coming from, but I can tell you one valuable fact. I mean, shouldn't it be easy to at least find that place? I guess the actual tower is cloaked and hidden from sight, but aren't the stone spires around it? I mean, not really spires. I don't know why they're called spires. The stone circles with the crystals. Aren't they visible enough? Shouldn't they have been found at least? Well, I don't know. I guess they don't have the benefit of having the map to look at with a bird eye view. Anyway, I can tell you one valuable fact, really. What can you tell me about the golems? Yeah, what can you tell me about the golems? Oh, mage in the sky. Yeah, well, thanks. There are mountains to the southeast. Far up in them lives a mage. He visited us, flying down from the sky like a bird. He said someone should go up to see him. He knows much about the golems. Why he wanted us to go up there, we don't know. But I thought you might want to know. You may be our only hope against the golems. Yes. Why didn't you send someone to visit this man? He lives at the top of a tall cliff. He can't fly. None of my men can. That's inconvenient. Inconvenient. I mean... I can't seem to tell him that I visited the mage specifically. There's this one thing that I wanted to ask about. What tactics do you use against the golems? Tactics that are good for small bands of soldiers. Probably nothing that'd help you. I mean, we are a small band of soldier. I guess smaller than his band of soldiers. But I'll give you one example of how we've been able to defeat them. It's unrelated to the reason I wanted to speak with you. Okay, that's where the example comes in. This is weird. Some of his dialogue was a little bit out of order here, out of sequence. You know, allowing us to ask about things that weren't even mentioned yet. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it happens sometimes. Tell us that example. The golems are not smart like living things. They act only in a certain way, and they can't adapt to new situations. So if we study how they behave in a situation, we can find a weakness in their tactics, and they can't figure out how to deal with it. For example, consider how they bombard our walls. How do they bombard your walls? They approach within 80 feet, throw fireballs and ice bolts, and flee. However, if we sneak up behind them and attack just when they're firing over the walls, it takes them a long time to react. They're smashed by then. Okay. If the fools in Gale saw this, the war would go much differently. But that's not the reason I wanted to speak with you. Okay. Right, what can you tell me about the golems? I mean, still the same thing, of course. And still, I cannot tell him that I've already spoken to the man, but I can tell him that what I learned. I guess that's probably going to finish that Mage in the Sky quest. So, I know how to find the Golem Spire. Baziron takes down the information. This is very useful, and very frustrating. I would love nothing more than to assault the Golem Spire. However, it would overextend our forces, and put my own army at risk. You are cunning and experienced. You might be able to raid the Spire. If you were able to sabotage the Golem machinery, the Empire would owe you a true debt. Okay. Can you give me any supplies to help battle the Golems? No, we barely have enough to keep fighting here. Can I get any training? We don't have much time to help to help outsiders, I'm afraid. We only have time to spare for those we fight with, shoulder to shoulder. I mean, that's us, literally. But I guess... okay. Are there any other things that I can do to help you out? Apparently. Destroy golem scouts, okay. I'm a practical man. I never turn down an offer of assistance in a difficult situation. He thinks. South of here, there is a bridge spanning a river. West of there, across the water, there is a band of golem scouts. Nope, no longer. I believe they are watching our movements and using the information against us. I don't know how, but if you could destroy them, it would set my mind at ease. Well, I destroyed those golems a long time ago. The general has you describe the encounter in great detail, looking for anything which might help him understand how the golems were using or communicating any information they gathered. He is disappointed that you can't help him. Still, he says, "Thank you. You have done us a kindness. I wish you the best of luck in future battles against our golem foe." Okay. Is that really all? Okay. Fair enough, I guess. We got some experience, some money. Not nearly as much as I would have hoped for, but... okay. So what about this Mage in the Sky quest? Find a mage. Yeah, I mean, do we have to visit the mage again? Or do we just have to talk to him again? Golem Spire. Yes. Responsibilities. How goes your fight? Can I get any training? No. No supplies, no training. Okay, well, that seems to be all there is. Just a bunch more quests. And no real help from him, unfortunately. That's okay, I suppose. No free meal here for us. Not that I expected anything else. Okay. Hello, Osmo. A man sits alone in the empty inn, working on a map. He is the only unarmed man you have seen in this entire town. I'm Osmo. Nice to see civilians. Why are you sitting in here alone? I'm a map maker. I'm stranded here, I'm afraid. What are your maps of? He cheers up. Ah, that's my trade. I've been making maps of the area to help Baziron and his troops. If you want, you can purchase a map of Monoro province. I mean, that would be nice if we didn't have one already. If we hadn't had one for a long time. And what do you think of Baziron? The only general who has had any success against the golems. You should see him. He's a hero. Yep. What happened to this inn? Closed. The owner fled. You can rest in one of the back rooms if you want. Oh, that's good at least. Okay. Well, all in all, this place was much less exciting than I was kind of expecting. Yeah, rest for a few hours. Okay. Renew our spells. Actually, we are going to be fighting more golems. So, Ward of Elements, especially now that it's level 3, is probably a good idea. Mage spells? Armor is too bulky? You can... what? Oh, there we go. Oh, it's funny. So long as you have a character capable of casting magic, trying to cast the wrong kind? Wait. This is weird. Okay, trying to cast a priest spell while the mage is selected will switch over to the priest. But trying to cast a mage spell while the priest is selected gives you this message because she's unable to cast mage spells because of her armor. That's funny. But yeah, doing that on any other character switches to the mage instead. What? Well, let's not question it too much. Cloak of Faults, I think, is still in order. Although, I find lately her damage has been a bit lackluster, especially against the golems. Maybe I should switch it up and give her the Cloak of Blades. They're both level 2, right? Yeah. And we still have not purchased the very expensive Cloak of the Arcane yet. I mean, I guess I'm gonna go visit the mage again to finish that quest, even though it's a little bit silly. It's not gonna take that long, though. He's literally right here, so... Can we... there we go. Hello. Do I not talk to him? I mean, I've already talked to him. Okay, maybe not. Mage in the sky. Destroy the golem invasion. First, you need to find out where it is coming from. I mean, yeah, I'm here. It did not complete the quest, so I hope it's going to be completed at the same time I finish dealing with the golem threat. Eliminate the golems. Unfortunately, he did not help me at all. I mean, it would be kind of nice if I would passively deal more damage against golems now or something. Or maybe get an option on the world map to beat golem encounters immediately and without having to fight. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, but no such luck. We still have to fight the old-fashioned way. Oh well. Or am I doing more damage? Is that just from the Cloak of Blades? Because that seems extremely strong if that's the case. He seems to be dealing similar damage from before. I don't know. Maybe she just benefits from the Cloak of Blades a lot more than he does from Cloak of Bolts for some reason. Either way, I'm gonna take it. That was good damage. So obviously these are not gonna die and they're gonna beat us up a little bit. Okay, thankfully they decided to all go after Rosluka. What did she ever do to them? Oh well. Give me that iron. Yeah, it's not a whole lot. Each one worth 30, so they... Oh, uranium, right. I guess if we can get the occasional uranium bar, that makes up for... Well, that makes it a lot more profitable. Although I don't remember getting any until that previous encounter, so... I guess we just got very lucky this time around. Hello there. Can you... approach from here? Yes, yes you can. Wow, almost one-shotting these guys. That's new. Maybe we are dealing more damage against the golems. Although, if that was actually some kind of passive effect from having talked to and helped the general, then the game would have definitely informed me about it, right? So I guess it's just completely subjective. Anyway, where am I even going? Okay, I've never been to this spire. And the entrance is actually from the south. So let's deal with this one. This is the easy one, of course. Oh, we are also at the 1 hour mark. You know what? I'm going to end the episode here. We're going to resume our attack on the golems, on the golem facilities next time by taking out this spire, this crystal, then trying to find a way to the final spire and taking that out as well, and then maybe, if time allows, starting the actual assault on the golem factory, which seems like it could be a bit of an ordeal, but hopefully by taking out all 4 crystals, even though it says that the energy is being projected to the south and not to the actual golem tower. But we'll see. Hopefully taking them out will allow us to smash those golem animation crystals, or whatever they were, which were impenetrable to our attacks previously. So yeah, being able to take those out should help a lot. Either way, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye bye!